With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Steps away to his left. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And maybe some indecision there on what looked to be an RPO. He wound up keeping it, but that defense right on him to strip it away.
And typically when we see that type of indecision on an RPO, that means it's well defended. He had nowhere to go with it, and that allowed the defense to get to him and knock it free and make it a turnover.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A play fake, now Moon. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield, and it's picked up by the big fella. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. So now out is the Panther offense as he'll come in and go for the two-point try. That's caught. And he will get in to make it 8-0. And boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also a two-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for two now while their heads are down.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
On 1st down, it's Moon. It's Jackson again on the reception. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll send Rice in motion. On 1st and 10, Moon. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Ravens. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now a 1st down throw. Moon got his man complete over the middle. That's Jackson. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now first and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
Right back to Njoku. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Jackson will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Moody good with the extra point.
And this is now a 1-point game. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. Pushes past him. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 22 and a first down. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Here's Griffin.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. To throw is RG3.
And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Griffin. That ball is caught on the full extension dive by the Hall of Famer Rice. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They'll try the right side here with Bo. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10.
2nd down and 8.
Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Frank Reich going to tell the offense to go for two.
And he will get into the end zone, and it's now a two-score game as the lead moves to 9. So 2 successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Following the fumble recovery, Moon. And his throw is incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now Moon.
He'll drop this down to Jackson.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Now Moon. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Rice will go in motion left.
Moon to throw.
That ball caught. It's Rice.
23 yards, the final tally.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Ravens first down.
To throw, Moon. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
In motion left is Rice. On 2nd down, here's Moon.
That one caught by Rice.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Ravens have got it back to within a score.
So now once again, the Ravens will go for 2.
19 Tiger.
They're going to try and run. But he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Toss play to Jackson. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. Being chased out left. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And the slot man goes in motion left. To throw on 2nd down, Moon. Over the middle, complete. That's Rice. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. They'll send Kirk in motion right. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Panthers will get the football back. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with a 1-point lead, this is intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll send Rice in motion. Moon. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll send a receiver in motion left. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he'll be out right at the 35.
Here comes third and the length of the football.
On third down, here's Bo. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Now they'll audible to something else.
They run on first down with Jackson. He gets away from one, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First and goal.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Here's Moon. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to second and goal. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Out of the gun, it's Moon. And he's got it. Touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens have taken the lead here in this third quarter. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Out left and complete to Thornton. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up second down. And now they're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32.
Griffin. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Now Griffin. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. That's caught by Jackson. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the 1st at the 32.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Touchdown, Carolina! A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers, on the final play of the 3rd quarter, have taken the lead. So how about the fortitude there? They're in field goal range, but they say, no, forget the 3. We think we can get the 1st, and they wind up getting a lot more than they bargained for.
And I love how you used an SAT word to describe what we just saw there, partner. That's got to be a deflated defense. You see the head down, the shoulders slumped. But we've talked about this before. Sometimes as a defense, you get so wrapped up in defending the 1st down line that that's your last line of defense. And once they get past that, they're gone.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. Now a dump off here complete. And get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Moon. It's Jackson again on the reception. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their 1st. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Looking to throw. Moon. Oh, he's got Hester complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, here's Moon. Jackson's got it over the middle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. A gain of 9 there. Sets up second and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
To the left side and caught by Hester. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Devin Hester taking it in. And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Moody good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
They'll come up now on second down. To throw is RG3. He gets it complete to Jackson. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40, before being taken down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively, and second down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
10 yards to go.
Here's Griffin. Oh, and that is incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go. Here we go. It's Griffin on fourth down. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Snatched by the safety Ed Reed. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
They've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Good gain there on first down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
Not in any rush offensively.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance.